Hi guys, how are you today? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Deborah, but my friends call me Debs, so you can call me Debs. I've just reinstated my YouTube channel from like 5 years ago. It will be more about, I'll be posting about more about spiritual stuff. I'm a church girl, I love the Lord, so I'll be posting more about like Bible studies and what I believe in and stuff. But just to do a tester for my video and for my channel, I just decided, well, what should I do as a tester? So I decided I'm going to do something about skincare. Like, you know, how ladies we like to know about skin and how to look after our skin and all that. So I'm going to just give you some tips of some of the stuff I use. I'm a very big fan of natural stuff, so I don't like using like stuff with chemicals a lot. So I tend to use a lot of natural stuff. So I'm just going to give you some of the things that I use and hopefully you can find it useful. So I have a very sensitive skin. My skin is super sensitive. I have hydradenitis as well. So I have to be very careful what I use and what I eat and what I wear as well, because some materials like on clothes, they actually itch me and they cause rash on my skin. So I have to use really gentle stuff. So, and also I've learned that, you know, despite having a sensitive skin, whatever you put on your skin, it goes into your bloodstream. It's not good for your health. So you have to know what you're putting on your skin. And so I'm a very big fan of Holland and Barrett. So I'm going to start from the head all the way to, you know, to the bottom. So for my head, at the moment I have braids. I have natural hair, but at the moment I have braids. Um, what I use for my hair, obviously, I I try to use this. So this is a body wash, but then there's the shampoo brand. So there's the shampoo that this brand. There's the shampoo for it, the tea tree one. It's very gentle. It's organic, as you can see. It's Dr. Organic brand from Holland and Barrett, as a shampoo. And then for conditioner, obviously, I try to mix my own stuff. So I'll mix things like maybe shea butter. So I use 100% shea butter. But I bought this from a store, but I normally buy it from a friend of mine who will like mix it for you, and it's cheap. It's like very cheap. So I put shea butter in a bowl, and then I put coconut oil. Again, this is from Holland and Barrett. There are some coconut oils you see for like £2, £3. You have to be careful because not everything is organic. So you need to make sure that everything you're using is organic. So I buy this from Holland and Barrett. If you live in the UK, you can sometimes they have buy one 1 penny. So you can have this. You can buy two of this because it's normally £15. But sometimes it's like half price, so you can get it for like £7, or you can buy one get one a penny. Either way. So I'll mix my shea butter with this, and then I will put olive oil in there as well. So the olive oil that I use is the one you actually use for cooking, the extra virgin olive oil from Tesco. And then sometimes I put sweet almond oil as well. This is from Holland and Barrett. And then there's one thing I don't forget to put. I always use this. So I love tea tree. So this is like an essential oil called tea tree. So you just need to put like about 3, 4, 5 drops in it. And so what I do is I just mix it in a bowl. So I use a cake mixer. So I just whip it in there. Then I put it on my scalp. So I put it in my hair, and then I just cover it in a shower cap, and I leave it for like a few hours, and then I wash it out, and that's it. So that's what I do for my hair. I don't do too much. Just be careful that you don't use a lot of things that you don't know. A lot of people will swear by some brands. They'll say, oh, you need to use this, you need to do that. You need to know your own hair, and you need to make sure that whatever you put on your scalp, you know, it will, like, it does get inside your bloodstream. You need to know what you're putting on your hair. You need to know what you're putting in your scalp. You need to know what you put on your skin. And then for my face, again, I use this to wash. So this is for my face. It's the body wash. There's one for face wash as well, but the ingredients are the same. I know it's just for marketing purposes, but this is the one I use. Sometimes what you can do with face washes is you can infuse it with oil. So sometimes I'll put tea tree oil in there as well. Sometimes I put eucalyptus oil in there, or sometimes I put the aloe vera gel in there. Again, it's all Holland & Barrett. So I'll infuse it with all these things in a little container. So in a container like this. So then I'll put it in there, mix it, and then just wash my face with it. And that's really, my skin just feels soft. Sometimes what you can do is you can use oil washes, oil cleansers. So I know like people be like, oh my gosh, what if I have oily skin? Actually, oil cleansers are good. What you do is, for me, for my skin, so I'll put coconut oil and this and that. So this is coconut oil, almond oil, and tea tree essential oil. So I use this as a base, and then I put this on top, and then I just put a few drops of tea tree oil. And what I'll do is I will put it on my face until it's like you can see the grease, and leave it for a bit. And then I take a wet towel. So I just take my towel, I wet it with hot water, and then what I do, I just do this like that. But make sure the towel is hot. Okay, that just makes the oil like just get into your skin. And when you finish, like just use maybe like a cotton wool or something really soft, and then just wipe it off. You can rinse it off if you want, but I leave it, and I normally do it at night time, and you feel a difference in your skin. It will be very soft. It's very good for people who put makeup as well. So if you put a lot of makeup on your face, try and do this at least every other night, that whole oil cleanser, so that your skin still maintains that moisture and is still glowing. So you should have your skin having a natural glow. I have sensitive skin, my face. Sometimes I break out, so I break out here and here, like that's when I have allergies. So if I react to something, I will have rash here and here. And I will know obviously some of it is because I'm been eating a lot of junk food, which is bad. And then for my actual body, my skin, again I use the same things that I just told you. So I'll use my tea tree wash, I use my coconut oil, I use this. So what you do is sometimes once in a while, what I do is I will, when I go in the shower, so I will use like hot water, like to shower, and then before my skin completely dries off, I will put this on my skin all over my body. So I'll use this coconut oil, and then obviously when you put it on your skin, it's quite greasy, but then it does start like sinking, and you can actually see it, you know, getting into your skin. And then it leaves a natural glow, like I don't know if you can see, but it leaves this natural glow on it. And then so what I then do is I will then put a lotion on top. So sometimes I use this, the tea tree lotion. This is what I'll use, or I will use this because it smells much nicer. This one smells, the tea tree one smells a little bit flat. It's just like too tea tree, but this one smells amazing. It's beautiful. It smells really nice. And then I just put a little bit on top of it, just so that it's not too oily for me, but it just feels so soft, and you can feel that, you know, what you're using is healthy. Again, if you read the ingredients, you know, they're all like organic stuff that's there. So that's really good. So another tip I can give, if you want to make your own homemade stuff, you can use shea butter. Like it depends on your skin. So I would recommend, like if you wanted to make your own body butter, I've done this before. It's really good, and I still do sometimes. So you just mix your shea butter in a container, which you have like in a bowl, you know, like a baking bowl. So you put your shea butter in there, and then you put coconut oil or any other oil that you want. But I'm just telling you the oils that I use. You put coconut oil, and then you put you infuse it with maybe tea tree oil or eucalyptus oil or any other oils that you want, so that it smells much nicer. And then you can put aloe vera gel as well in there. I get this from Holland & Barrett, but probably you're better off buying the actual aloe vera plant and cut it yourself, so that you know it's 100% organic. And then you whip it together. So some people steam it, so you can steam it if you want. I don't. So if you steam it, obviously it will melt a bit and it leaves it runny. So if it does that, once you whip it, put it in the fridge for like an hour or so, and then take it out of the fridge again, then whip it again using a cake mixer, and that's it. You got your skin lotion for you, and then that's it. So that's mostly the stuff that I use. There's another one that I use. Sorry. This is homemade. This is a herbal. Oh gosh, I don't know if you can see. No, you can't. Sorry. So this is a herbal hand scalp treatment. It's homemade. It's 100% homemade, and the ingredients that are there, they're like 100% oil. So there's the base is coconut oil, then shea butter, castor oil, argan oil, jojoba oil, um, olive oil, vitamin E oil, and organic unrefined beeswax. And that's for like a scalp treatment, like herbal hand scalp treatment. You can put in your hair on your scalp, and that's really good. So for those people who have like dry scalp, like if you have natural hair, sometimes your scalp gets dry, this is really good to use. It looks like this inside. It's all oils and nothing else in there. Literally nothing. There is no preservatives, there's no colors, there's nothing. It's 100% oils. If you want this, tell me. There's more where this came from. And there's another one again. This is just like a hair balm. Again, it's all oils. Literally all the oils I've just put in there, there is here. But then it's sometimes you can alter it depending on what you want. So in here there's like peppermint oil and there's eucalyptus, but in there isn't. So it depends. But one tip I can give you is, no matter what you put on your skin, no matter what you put on your hair, no matter what you put anywhere, you have to eat well. So you have to have a good diet. 2 liters of water every day. You know, you can use 100 pounds worth of creams on your face. That's not going to get rid of what's inside. So sometimes when you see your skin breaking out, depending on where the breakout is, you know, there is something wrong inside. So you need to know if I'm breaking out here, if I'm breaking out here, or on my nose. What is it? What's the indication? Is it my liver? Is it my heart? Is it my intestines? What's wrong in my system? And you need to detox every now and then. So don't use those laxatives. Try and use like natural juices. You can juice yourself. You can go on a 7-day juice diet for a detox. You can do that like maybe once in 6 months or once a year, depending. Eat a lot of fruits and veggies, more veggies. Drink a lot of green smoothies. They're really good for you. And sometimes supplements as well. So supplements like, say, this is vitamin C, you know, this is calcium, and this is vitamin B50 complex. So for me, like for example, I have hay fever, and sometimes when I'm sneezing and when I'm being sensitive, my skin just itches and I scratch a lot. But then it's actually sometimes you're lacking vitamins. So you take this, like the vitamin C, 1000 milligrams. So you take one of this and one of this and one of this, right? And then in the morning every day, it really helps, especially for those with hay fever, like the vitamin B50 complex and calcium and vitamin C supplements. If you take all three together every morning, or at night when you sleep, I don't take them on an empty stomach. I've done that before and I nearly died. Honestly, it was nasty. And then for roll on, okay, so that's that. Other things like for roll on, I use 100%, not, it's not 100% organic, but it's organic. It's tea tree deodorant. So this is like from Holland and Barrett again. Sorry, my lighting is really bad, but this is like a tea tree roll on from Holland and Barrett that you can use. There's other oils that I use, like castor oil, that I didn't talk about. There's jojoba oil as well, which is something that I use as well. Most of my oils, I just mix them in a thingy like this, and I just put them on my scalp, or sometimes I put them on my skin, because you know it's so much effort, like to put the coconut oil first and then maybe put the shea butter next and then put the lotion on. So sometimes I mix things up to make it easier for me, and then it works. So yeah, that's it for skin. But above all, you know, just pray about it. Ask God to show you what to use. You know, sometimes you think it's a little thing to pray about, but actually I have prayed to God and I've asked him, you know, my skin is breaking out or this is happening, I don't know what to do. And I find Holland and Barrett is really good and the prices are quite reasonable. But I'd also advise that you make things for yourself. So if you like, for example, if you like pomegranate skin lotion, you know, I like it, I love the smell. What you can do is, if you feel that is too expensive for you, if you feel like you want to make your own stuff, go in those shops, see what ingredients they use, and then get the inspiration from there and then make them yourself. So that's how you start. So you can that's how I started. I would go into shops, look at like leave-in conditioners, and I'll see the ingredients they use, and then I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna do that. And I just mix it in my kitchen, and then there you go. It's the same, and it's even better because you know what you're putting in there. And another thing that I'm going to advise is that, for example, if you buy, it says your tea tree, right? So it says it's a tea tree skin lotion. Okay. When you buy something that's written tea tree on there, make sure when you go on the ingredients in the bag, that tea tree should be on the top 3 ingredients, because sometimes they say it's a tea tree lotion, and then you read it, the tea tree is literally like way at the bottom. Then you know that everything else that they've put on top there, like they most of the products, they put the ingredients according to the order of like the quantity they used in it. So they will say tea tree oil, and the tea tree oil maybe will be like way at the bottom. Then you know it's questionable, because make sure that whatever you buy, you know, the first top 3 ingredients should be natural and should be one of the, you know, on the name. So if it says tea tree, I'm expecting to see it at least in the top 3 ingredients, or maybe the top 5, you know. Like with this one, it has like the first one is like aloe vera leaf juice, and then water, and then it has like olive oil, then it has tea tree and stuff. So then you know at least like the first 5 ingredients are all oils, and it's something that you know. If you don't know what it is, you know, some names are quite scientific, so if you don't understand what it is, Google it and know what you're putting on your skin. So yeah, that's it for today. I do hope you found this very helpful, but I'm just encouraging a lot of women out there that try and make things for yourself. Yes, it's good to promote other people's businesses. Like for me, with with this shea butter, I buy it from my friend. She buys it from Ghana. I buy it from her, but I only buy it from her because I know it's 100% pure shea butter. Like I know what it is. But if she was selling something that is like maybe it's full of chemicals and other things I don't use, then I wouldn't. So try and do that. But yeah, thanks for watching. God bless. Bye.